6:30 on a Saturday morning. What am I doing? Sorry it's a bit dark in here, guys. Can't really see me. Yeah, we've got to go to Hinckley and go and do a big car park for somebody new that I've not met before, actually. Seems a nice guy. Midlands Exterior Cleaning Services. Yeah, hopefully it should be a good day. Let's go. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Should we do a runner now? Get out while we've got the chance? Nah, I think we can do it. So for those of you that don't know, this is called a turbo nozzle or a turbo lance, and we use these to cut in around the edges a bit like you would when you're painting a wall when you're decorating. So you go round the edge first to cut in, and then you would probably jump onto the flat surface cleaner on something like this concrete here. So some of these really big tufts of grass and larger weeds you would really struggle with the flat surface cleaner. In fact, it wouldn't touch it at all. So you are better off trying to get them out prior to using the flat surface cleaner. And the turbo nozzle eats these for breakfast. Now this brush is called a bulldozer broom. They're supposed to be bomb proof, and I'm not kidding when I say it was actually bending pushing these big piles of wet leaves along the floor. They were heavy and my back was in bits afterwards. We actually joked and said we should have put a chiropractor's bill on the end of the job. Not that we would. There was so much sludge from this job, it was unreal. I think it had definitely not been done for a number of years. Good job we were here to come to the rescue. My Dad didn't actually know that I'd got his brush from his garden, so if you're watching this now, Dad, sorry. I did clean it and I did put it back where I found it. I think I could have got a job on a dairy farm, don't you? Now this was one of my favourite bits. So now you see me jumping on the WhirlAway, or flat surface cleaner as it's also known as, and basically you use this on what it says it is, so on any sort of flat surface. It helps speed the job up, saves your back as well, so you're not bending over using any of the lances, and just gives you a nice clean. At this point we sent out an SOS call, but as you can imagine nobody came, so we had no choice but to just crack on. So it was at this point that I realised there was something wrong with the WhirlAway. It was shaking and not working properly. So I took a closer look and I realised there was a split right on the bar. This meant that it was game over for the WhirlAway until I could find a replacement. Not a chance. So this block paved area and all the other block paved areas, we ended up having to turbo lance just because it was so bad with the moss in the joints, and the WhirlAway wasn't really touching it. And the fact that we were running off one water source meant that using both WhirlAways at the same time, we kept having to stop and waiting for the wheelie bin to fill back up again. So we found the best thing really was to use both turbos, and obviously not forgetting my WhirlAway had decided that it didn't want to do any more work and it was going home and it had had enough. It's alright for some, eh? Introducing the main man himself, Midlands Exterior Cleaning Services, a true gent, a nice lad to work for, and I'm not jealous of his van, not one bit. Seriously though, go check him out over on Instagram. His work is fantastic and he's really good at what he does. So, that's the end of the job, guys. Unfortunately, the heavens opened just as we were finishing up, so I was unable to get any drone footage. And after grafting for 2 days solid over the weekend, to be fair, we couldn't wait to just jump in the vans and go home. And let's be honest, this drone footage is nicer than anything I could get. I live in Leicester, not Canada. This job really did push us physically and mentally, as we hadn't done anything on this sort of scale before. However, we stuck with it, we pushed through and just got the job done. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. And if you could like and subscribe to my channel, I would be over the moon, as it really will help me to reach a wider audience. Thanks guys, it's been fun, and I'll see you on the next one.